a little bit about me. I'm a 38-year-old woman, so I'm just kind of enjoying my last couple years of visibility. We all know that society devalues women as they age, and I just feel like when I turn 40, there's just gonna be this total eclipse of me. Like, you're gonna need special glasses just to look me in the crow's feet. But I do feel somewhat prepared because I went through a partial eclipse when I turned 30. It really, really showed in my dating apps. All of a sudden, as soon as I turned 30, I got no likes, no messages. My inbox was as barren as my doctor keeps reminding me my uterus will be soon. And I really, really hate this ageism against women. It's fucked up. I don't stand for it. And I would love to just take a moment to recognize the women here who have been through that eclipse. Do we have any women here over 40 tonight? I didn't hear anything, did you? Once in a while, I miss the excitement of my 20s. And then I remember the chaos. For example, when I was 22, I went on a date with a guy. I knew him pretty well. He was an old coworker I always had a crush on, so I was really, really excited when we reconnected. We go out to this bar, and he is still just the same true gentleman I remember. He is just kind and caring. He paid for all of my drinks, and he asked me like 3 questions about myself. I was 22. Both my standards and self-esteem were very low. So, of course, we go back to his house, and we start making out. Things are heating up. We move it over to the bed, and it's gonna happen. We're about to have sex. And so he gets on top of me, and then he starts to accidentally veer towards my least preferred hole. But rather than nonchalantly guiding him back into place, I decide to say the words that every man dreams of hearing. And I say them in this tone. Wrong hole. Yeah, so I talk about my body like it's a skee-ball machine in an arcade. And then I proceed to secretly smoke a little OxyContin in his bathroom, and I leave before he or the sun are up. That was a weeknight in my 20s. I was reckless, I was wild, I was full of ADD, alcohol, drugs, and dick. But now I'm 38. I'm full of Lexapro, overpriced juice, anxiety that sometimes overrides the Lexapro. But don't get me wrong, I love my 30s. 30s are great, they're all about self-acceptance, and that is beautiful. Everything gets easier. Friendships get a lot better. You suddenly have a free pass to flake on any hangout because nobody cares and nobody has unrealistic expectations. Right? And there is just so much less pressure when nobody's invested in your potential because there's no potential left. Another thing that happens is difficult conversations become easier. And for me, that's meant conversations about my sexual needs. And so I'm good now. I can really comfortably and confidently tell a sexual partner that there is no way I can eat a full meal before we have sex. Look, dinner dates are off the table. I don't know how anybody my age does that. It's crazy. Dinner should be ready to be heated up after you do the deed, but there is no way that at this age I can fuck full. No. I did think that as I got older, I would become less judgmental, but I've actually become more judgmental, just about more mundane things. Like now, the judgments that come across my mind are things like, she signed up for the credit card with the annual fee. She is never gonna spend enough to make it worth it. He paid his car registration late? What a piece of shit. She bought produce at Trader Joe's? What a fucking moron. That one tends to hurt feelings, but I'm okay to leave on a hot take. And it's actually more of a lukewarm take. It's just that Trader Joe's is not that great. Thank you. Trader Joe's makes people proud to eat frozen food. What other company does that? And the people that shop there, my God, you should have to swipe your dorm card to get in there. If you're over 30 and Trader Joe's is your favorite grocery store, you probably have diabetes. In fact, you are the case study that proves that home economics class should be reinstated and mandatory. Put down the fucking fearless flyer, pick up a cookbook, learn something, grow. Look, I may have squandered all my potential, I may be old, but at least I'm not shopping at the grocery store equivalent of Forever 21. Thank you so much. Y'all have been so much fun. Follow me on Instagram at Melody Jokes. Killing it. You loved her, right?